Hello, my name is Princess Alinta, and I am the new Executive Director for the Healthy Community Brookfield organization. It is an honor to be able to present this analysis to the board members, and I hope that you all find this information very useful. Today's presentation will provide an overview about HCB while focusing on the other categories listed on the right-hand side of the screen. Let's begin with an introduction about Healthy Community Brookfield. Healthy Community Brookfield was established in 1988 as a not-for-profit charitable organization. Our goal is to promote public health and wellness of the Midwestern County of Brookfield. Brookfield currently has a population of 85,000, including the city of Dayton and rural communities. Our community is composed of residents who are considered blue-collar workers. Most individuals work in agriculture-related businesses, farms, state jobs, healthcare, or small manufacturing companies. The state public health infrastructure has limited resources. Therefore, HCB supports the county by providing public programs. Healthy Community Brookfield became a freestanding organization in 1998. Prior to this, HCB was a part of the Visiting Nursing Agency, which was sponsored by the county. In 1997, a benefactor offered a donation of $2 million in order to expand the work of health promotion and wellness in Brookfield County, in the event that we became a not-for-profit organization. Fast forward to 2017. HCB currently has a total of 12 active programs throughout the community. The chart on the right shows a list of these programs. Since 2008, HCB has provided a variety of programs and services. Some programs include nutrition education for teens, babysitting courses, group bereavement classes, and caregiver support groups. Unfortunately, these specific programs are discontinued based on grant and county funding. Current programs are more directed towards healthcare. The Women's Health and Primary Care Program ensures that individuals in the community are obtaining adequate health care services and are accessible through mobile vans. The Prenatal and Newborn Care Programs provide prenatal support to the families and newborns. The Diabetes Education class ensures that newly diagnosed patients are properly educated on how to manage their illness. Besides health-related programs, HCB offers after-school programs for teenagers and well water testing for the community. The organization is currently staffed with 97 employees, providing service from a wide range of backgrounds. Several positions include registered nurses, nurse practitioners, community health outreach workers, program managers, and a director of education, just to name a few. Each employee works hard to ensure that HCB continues to fulfill the organization's vision, mission statement, and values. So, who are we, and what do we represent? HCB focuses around a mission statement that truly represents what we stand for. Not only do we strive to provide community service that adheres to our mission statement, we also ensure that our staff continues to stay motivated in order to provide the best service. Our mission states that we strive to improve the community's health by strengthening the quality and performance of health promotion and wellness practices. Through this mission statement, we had a vision for our community. HCB believes that the promotion of healthy practice leads to improved health behaviors, and healthier communities. The organization has 5 values for which we adhere to. First, we value honesty and integrity in the services we deliver to the community. We value high quality services. We value connectedness with our community partners. We value our staff and their well-being. Lastly, we value being a public health leadership in the community. We are going to shift gears a little and focus on environmental factors surrounding HCB. In this section, I'm going to touch on the community's expectation and relationship with HCB. We're going to take a look at the economic forces that affect the organization, as well as the politics that contribute to the driving force behind HCB. HCB does not work alone. We are fortunate enough to receive grant funding and budgets from the county. This is why some of our programs are contracted with the county's public health department. Our main goal is to serve the community of Brookfield. Our organization does have community support. Although our vision remains unclear, individuals within the community do appreciate our services. Due to the long-standing relationship we shared with the visiting nurse agency, the community continues to associate HCB with VNA. HCB has established several partnerships with community leaders. Some partnerships include primary care physicians, law enforcement agencies, local health clinics and hospitals, just to name a few. Our partners have supported us throughout our tenure, although they are a little bit confused about several programs and services that we provide to our community. Our organization was built upon prestigious board members who have served for many years and contribute great success to HCB. Although we have come this far, I believe it's time to consider new opportunities that can lead to growth. Currently, HCB has been undergoing some major changes. We strive to provide our employees with a great work environment while ensuring our values and mission statements remain grounded within the organization. There has been some concern about employee engagement and uncertainty. It is the job of the Human Resource Department to enhance the organization's culture by improving employee engagement and experience here at HCB. The best way to obtain this information was through employee feedback. Using a scale, we surveyed participants on quality and productivity, leadership and management, and communication. Using this survey, we were able to compute a report that highlights HCB cultural assessment. Survey results revealed that there's limited employee engagement. Employees believe in the work that HCB delivers to the public, but does not seem to be satisfied with the resources available for job and educational improvement. Our findings highlight that there is a lack of employee investment and recognition. Respondents report that they are not necessarily valued for doing things correctly the first time. Management continues to do a good job with accountability, but can improve on ensuring that their team has an understanding of programs and objectives. It is important for supervisors to continue to discuss employees' work and productivity while ensuring program efficiency. A key finding in this category is that the survey participants are proud to work for HCB, but there are still individuals that do not understand the organization's mission, vision, and values. Employees do not feel as if the organization is strongly concerned with their long-term welfare. Although they feel that top leadership is effective in their roles, there seems to be a divergence in the role of the board of directors, resulting in a 1.4 out of 5 points. A vast number of respondents disagreed that the board of directors has set and communicated clear directions for the organization. Respondents are neutral about the opportunity for advancement within the company, but disagree that there are the right number of managers within each department in the organization. Overall, respondents consider themselves in a friendly environment with coworkers and report fair treatment and respect from managers. Results from the communication category displayed open communication between employee and managers. Effective communication resulted in a 3.6, while respondents reported a 4.6 for open communication with their supervisor. The majority of the respondents agree that communication changes from supervisor, but reports a 3.9 for team meetings being held on a regular basis. Communication for organization leaders scored lower ratings. Respondents disagreed that respondents disagreed that organization plans were communicated to the community at large. We are going to now focus on the financial sustainability of HCB. As of 2008, we were fortunate enough to have a financial officer join our team. With the new addition to our team, the finance department was able to allocate funds that provided support to our programs, created grant proposals to obtain more funding, and manage county contracts. Although we have an efficient finance team, HCB continues to struggle in the financial department. With the funding cycle ending in 3 months, the Chief Financial Officer estimates reduced administrative costs. This potentially results in loss of funding for the diabetes education class and as well as the water testing and mitigation assistant. In addition, HCB failed to meet the local public health department's accreditation requirements, which may affect the programs that cater to prenatal and newborn care, smoking cessation classes, and immunization services. This is quite concerning for an organization whose primary goal is to cater to the community. For the next few slides, we are going to really focus on the strengths, weaknesses, and failures of HCB. We would also explore opportunities that may lead us towards more successful outcomes for the programs and services here in Brookfield. Healthy Community Brookfield is an organization that upholds a vision to promote improved behavior and healthier communities. Although this organization continues to struggle in several areas, they still possess strong attributes that contribute to an ongoing success within the community. Upon completing an analysis on HCB, it was important to recognize the organization's strengths and weaknesses. HCB continues to deliver effective service to the community of Brookfield. The organization's mission statement is met by the implementation of numerous programs catering to individuals in the community. The strengths associated with the organizations include effective public service, employee satisfaction in the job area, community presence, longevity of the organization, and last but not least, leadership from a managerial or supervisory role. This slide shows an overview of the weaknesses associated with HCB. The community believes the organization is doing well, but there are several programs that can use further program participant interaction. For example, HCB can partner with other organizations to improve the follow-up care for programs that involve elderly individuals. With that being said, we can identify relevancy as a weakness. Also, clarity, reliability, communication, diversity, engagement, and funding. These are all important aspects to consider when we're analyzing HCB weaknesses. Let's now take a look at the opportunities and threats. As an organization, we have the potential to take advantage of new programs versus focusing on programs that already exist within other organizations. In order to do this, we should consider revisiting one of our values where we state to value connectedness with other community partners. With this principle, we can take advantage of new programs, educate the community on organization goals and potential outcomes, stabilize employment, and potentially revisit the HCB mission and vision statement. I understand that there may be challenges and threats during this process. Currently, we have community programs with similar goals and outreach, which can potentially lead to decreased community support. Employees continue to have a lack of understanding for what we really stand for. So, how can we fix this? HCB values are a clear depiction of what the organization should be practicing. Several weaknesses that exist continue to hinder future programs, community engagement, funding, and communication. Looking at these weaknesses, we can revisit our values by starting with engaging our community partners in programs, potentially giving them a leeway to discuss and brainstorm on future programs. For employees, board members should consider improving communication among staff members. Leaders must exhibit leadership skills in order to lead effectively and uphold HCB as a leading public health organization in the community. There are opportunities that we can take advantage of. Board members and program managers should look into expanding on programs unrelated to healthcare. Also, reevaluating current programs that already exist in the community can increase program funding. Community feedback can essentially provide board members with the information they need to cut redundant programs. Program managers should prepare statistical reports on program retention rates, community utilization, and program enrollment statuses. This information will give the finance department a clear view of the budget that we can potentially use in the future. Ultimately, program cuts may lead to increased job security and increases resources for employees. HCB should consider being more present in the community. Because the organization stands to serve Brookfield, it is vital that they are active amongst the community. For example, consider increasing partnerships and collaborating on events with the local hospital. Building relationships can definitely increase organization support over time. To the right, you will see a quote by Albert Einstein, which states, "The world, as we have created it, is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking." This powerful quote can be used to remind us of the successful outcome that this organization will have if we acknowledge change, embrace it, and own it. So, what's next? We must realize that without the community of Brookfield, there is no HCB. We control our programs and services, but the community ultimately depicts the outcomes. In addition to maintaining health and wellness in Brookfield County, we must keep individuals engaged. Community engagement is key and requires a collaboration amongst the community and HCB. To focus on the issues at hand means to seek the community's thoughts and feedbacks on current and future programs. Attending local town hall meetings can be a resourceful way to educate the community on HCB and what we have to offer. Because we are constantly evolving from a program aspect, obtaining individuals' opinions on future programs can increase community engagement. HCB has been involved in the Brookfield community for many years. In order to maintain a positive relationship with our community, it is imperative to address all issues that may bridge a gap between us. If we consider using these strategies, there can continue to be a long-term community collaboration and engagement with HCB in Brookfield County. I'm sure some of you are thinking, well, how would we do this? Let's take a look at this strategic planning process here. The Human Resource Department can be of help with this plan. HR can focus on implementing additional job and education training for employees. In addition, there should be some type of award program so that associates can continue to excel and can be recognized for their hard work. A program that provides incentives may encourage individuals to continue to work hard. I understand that it may also drive competition, which can be a negative aspect, but overall, there's a good side to this. Let's now take a look at funding. How can we come together as an organization and increase our funds? Well, let's focus on the feedback we are obtaining from our community. Based on the outcomes, we can reevaluate which programs and services are not needed. That way, funding assigned to these programs can be allocated elsewhere. We should potentially seek additional funding for this process because we are currently in a position where we may end several programs. Let's create a budget that would coincide with the HR feedback from the community. Once the budget has been created, if needed, we can seek additional funds from potential donors. Employee engagement. How can we keep our staff motivated? Let's consider hosting seminars on the values and missions of HCB. Employees are proud to work for this organization. In order to keep this rating, we need to reassess our mission, vision, and values. This seminar will focus on the primary goals that HCB has and will allow employees to ask questions and engage with other individuals in leadership roles. Employee training. I believe investing in staff members is one of the most important things we can do here at HCB. We are building leaders and sending them out into the community to make a difference. We have to continue to provide them with the resources they need for them to be more effective in their job. Human resources and program managers can set up training sessions that can help individuals progress in their current field. Improve communication. Communication is a very effective tool that I believe employees of HCB are utilizing. There is always room for improvement from organization leaders. It will be effective for them to have monthly meetings with all staff members. I understand this may not be feasible for some individuals, but as a leader, it is critical to focus on employees and internal and external components of the organization. Being present will provide a sense of security and support for your employees. Collaboration. Now that the community understands who we are and what we stand for, it is time to form partnerships. I will stress again that the community partnership collaboration is very important. Gaining support from possible stakeholders can be achieved by increasing program utilization for individuals within the community. We should promote HCB and provide a valid point to why Brookfield County continues to benefit from our services. I would like to thank you all for your time today. I hope this presentation has inspired you to continue to help this organization provide excellent service to Brookfield County. I will now be taking any questions from the audience. Please feel free to contact me if you have additional questions. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you all.